Back here in South Texas, local Congressman Vicente Gonzalez officially kicked off his campaign for re-election this morning.
Yeah, while the five-term congressman has campaigned before, this was the first time that he'll do so in his hometown of Corpus Christi. It's an area that he wants to represent as part of the state's new congressional map.
3 News' Ryan Hopper had exclusive access to today's event and joins us now in studio. And Ryan, what were some of the main policy issues that were discussed and touched on this morning?
Mike, Leslie, Gonzalez chose to begin his campaign at the International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers Union, whose members primarily in their local chapter work at Naval Air Station Corpus Christi and CCAT to focus on labor issues in his new revamped district. After December's Supreme Court ruling upholding Texas's new congressional map, South Texas Congressman Vicente Gonzalez is now vying to represent a revamped 34th district, now including his hometown of Corpus Christi and its Naval Air Station and Army Depot, where union leaders say hundreds of their members who repaired helicopters were laid off last year.
We need to continue to make major investments in the Naval Air Station here in Corpus and ensure we stop losing jobs and we bring new industry to this region, drone operation and IA and other cutting-edge industries that we can bring to supplement the loss that we had with the helicopter industry leaving this base.
Gonzalez says he'll try to work bipartisanly on local projects like addressing the region's water shortages, as South Texas is represented by members of both major political parties. Former Congressman Filimon Vela, who represented parts of South Texas for a decade, says the relationships Gonzalez built in his decade on Capitol Hill could prove crucial in winning a gerrymandered seat that Republicans seek to flip.
You know, Mike Johnson and Steve Scalise from Louisiana, who are the leaders in the Republican side, are personal friends of Vicente's and mine, and Akeem Jeffries, Catherine Clark are close friends of ours as well. So having that sort of background and those sorts of relationships with the people that run the House can only help the people that Vicente will represent.
But no matter how his district looks on a map, Gonzalez says that his job remains largely the same.
At the end of the day, I think it's one community. When we worked in Washington for the last 10 years, people didn't ask if you were from McAllen or you're from Brownsville or you're from Kingsville or if you're from Corpus Christi. It was all considered one region, and we want to continue to work as a region.
Now, this may seem a bit early considering the general election isn't until November. However, Gonzalez has to win the Democratic primary against Dr. Etienne Rojas if he wants to return to the nation's capital for a 6th term. That election is slated for March 3rd, and 3 News will have coverage of a Rojas campaign event scheduled for Thursday night at House of Rock. Mike, Leslie, back to you.